Hi students, welcome to ninth standard class. Still, previous year you have studied one mathematics book, but in this year you will study the mathematics book in two different parts. These are mathematics part 1 and mathematics part 2. Now, today we will see mathematics part 1. I am Leve Miss, your maths teacher. If you will see the covering page of mathematics part 1 book, then you can see there they showed the two students writing something in the notebook. In above box there are some formulas. Do you know which formulas are these? These are the expansion formulae. Next to that, if you will see, there are total 7 topics in your Maths 1 book. These are sets, real numbers, polynomials, ratio and proportion, linear equation in two variables, financial planning and statistics. Maths 1 book contains 40 marks and Maths 2 book also contains 40 marks. 40 plus 40 is equal to 80. But your mathematics is of 100 marks. So, remaining 20 marks is for your internal evaluation. Now, today we will study Mathematics Part 1, Chapter 1, Sets. In this topic, we will study the introduction of sets, types of sets, Venn diagrams, equal sets, subset, universal set, intersection and union of sets, number of elements in a set. These points we will study in this topic. Now let us start. Open page number 1 and see the pictures given there. There are total 5 pictures. First picture they showed the flower bouquet. Second one bunch of keys. Third one flock of birds. Fourth one pile of notebooks. And fifth one collection of numbers. If you will see, they used the special word for this collection. In first picture there are different flowers. They tied in a one bunch. So there is the collection of flowers. So this is the flower bouquet and it is a well defined collection of that flowers. Second picture shows different keys or many keys bunched in a one ring. So this is the bunch of keys. Third one, you can see the birds are flying togetherly in the sky. So this is the flock of birds. In fourth picture, they showed few notebooks. One upon one, they kept it. So it is the pile of notebooks. And the last one, you can see the numbers from 1 to 12. And the 3 dots shows the numbers after 12. So there is the collection of numbers. So in these all pictures, you can see that there is a well defined collection of particular objects. So we can say that the collection of objects or the collection of well defined objects means set. We can take the other examples such as happy children in the village or brilliant students of the class. In these examples, happy and brilliant, these are the relative terms because the exact meaning of these words is to be happy or to be brilliant, and it is differ from person to person. Therefore, these collections are not sets. Now, they given some examples and you have to decide whether it is a set or not. Here they given 6 examples. Before that, again keep in mind, set is a well defined collection of objects. So, you have to decide that the days of a week, months in a year, brave children in the class, first 10 counting numbers, strong folds of Maharashtra, and the planets in our solar system. Is it a set or not? You have to write this in your notebook. Now, here they given the particular definition of the set. If we can definitely and clearly decide the object of a given collection, then that collection is called a set. Means nothing but the well-defined collection of elements. Now generally we can give the name of the set by using capital letters from A to Z, and the elements of the set we can show by small letters. If A is an element of set A, then we write it as, here the sign like E shows belongs to, means A belongs to A. And if A is not an element of set A, then we write it as A does not belong to A. Now, let us observe the set of numbers. You know that there are natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and real numbers. N is equal to 1, 2, 3, and so on. This is the set of natural numbers. The set of whole numbers starts from 0. So we can denote it as W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Is a set of whole number. Integers are nothing but the 0, all positive numbers, and negative numbers. So we are denoting the set of integers by dot 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 -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, +3, and so on. Next to that is the set of rational numbers. We are writing the set of rational numbers in the form of P upon Q. And here P and Q are the numbers from set of integers, or they belongs to the set of integers. One condition is there, that is, here denominator should not be 0. Means we are denoting the Q by P upon Q, so here Q should not be 0. Next to that, that is the set of irrational numbers. We are denoting it by Q dash. Now, rational numbers and irrational numbers together known as real numbers. So, R is a set of real numbers. Now, there are two methods to write the sets. First is listing method or roster method, and second one is rule method or set builder form. In listing method, we write all the elements of a set in curly bracket. Each of the element is written only once and separated by commas. While writing the sets, the order of element is not important. For example, the set of odd numbers between 1 and 10. We are denoting this set by A. A is equal to, in curly bracket, 3, 5, 7, 9, or A is equal to 7, 3, 5, 9, or you can write it A is equal to 5, 7, 9, 3. Anyhow, but the elements from the sets should be equal. If an element comes more than once, then we can write it only once. They given here one example. In the word remember, the letters R, M and E are repeated more than once. So the set of letters of this word is written as A is equal to, in curly bracket, R, E, M, B. Curly bracket completed. Second method of writing a set is rule method or set builder form. In this method, we do not write the list of elements, but we write the general element using variable followed by a vertical line or colon, and we are writing the property of the variable. They given one example here. A is equal to, in curly bracket, x, such that x belongs to n, comma, 1 is less than x is less than 10. We can read it as set A is the set of all x such that x is a natural number between 1 and 10. They given the second example, that is b is equal to x such that x is a prime number between 1 and 10. So, we can write this set by using listing method as b is equal to, in curly bracket, 2, 3, 5, 7, curly bracket completed. Now we can write the set of rational numbers such as q is equal to, in curly bracket, p upon q, such that pq belongs to I. Q should not be 0. Curly bracket completed. Here we had written this set in set builder form. Q is a set of all numbers in the form p upon q such that p and q are integers where q is a non-zero number. Now we will see few examples which are written in both the methods. First set is A is equal to x such that x is the letter of the word division. We can write the set by using listing method or roster method as A is equal to, in curly bracket, D, I, V, S, O, N, and curly bracket completed. Second one set is set y such as y is a number such that y square is equal to 9. In listing method, we can write this set as b is equal to, in curly bracket, negative 3, positive 3, curly bracket completed. You know that the square of both the positive 3 and negative 3 is 9. So we had written this set as b is equal to -3 as well as +3. Now next to that is c is equal to the set of z element z. Z is a multiple of 5 and is less than 30. So we can write this set in roster form or listing method as c is equal to in curly bracket 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 curly bracket completed. Students, do you understand this? So I will repeat it one time again. Set is nothing but the well-defined collection of objects or elements. We can write the set by using capital letters from A to Z. We are writing the set in curly bracket as well as we are denoting the elements of sets by small letters. There are two methods to write the sets. First is listing method or roster method and second is rule method or set builder form. In listing method, we are writing the set in curly bracket. We are writing the elements of the set in curly bracket and these elements are separated by commas. Here, the order of the element is not important, but you should write the element once only. Should not repeat the same element again. Next method is rule method or set builder form. In this method, we are writing the set in the in the general element using variable followed by a vertical line or colon, and we are writing the property of the variable. So do you understand this? If you understand it well, make a note on the set. Write the information about writing the methods of the sets and then solve the exercise based on this. If you have any query, then ask me. Today we had seen the introduction of sets. Tomorrow we will see the type of sets. So bye bye. Do study and be safe at your home. Thank you and bye.